What's up, y'all? Welcome to the T-Mart, best auto mechanic shop this side of the Mississippi. Welcome back, guys, to some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I'm excited to be back, man. I'm stoked at the reaction to this this series, dude. I'm really excited. You guys liked it as much as you did. That first episode was a ton of fun. Obviously, we're just kind of getting started, and this series is going to evolve over time. We have to start off, kind of working on orders and stacking up our bankroll and expanding the business, but eventually we're going to be able to have our own fleet of cars and stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to it. As long as you guys are enjoying it, we're going to keep it up. So here we go. Let's go ahead and hop on the phone, see what we've got going on. We've got a Hanada Kagura SX. Let me go ahead and accept this order. We're going to start getting into it, baby, and let's get that money. So let's go ahead and move this thing into the car lift A. And before we start doing anything, I mean, we should probably kind of get this thing up on the lift. But one thing I did want to ask you guys, for those of you guys that have played this game before, this stuff in our inventory here, I know, like, I'm pretty sure you could sell it, which I'm going to do right now. I think you might be able to dismantle it for free equipment, and there may even be an opportunity to be able to fix things. I think that's a skill we kind of need to work on. For right now, I'm just going to sell all this stuff because I feel like I'm going to get really confused if we have a full inventory and it's a bunch of stuff that's like broken that we won't use. But let me know what, like, going forward, what the best practice is for that stuff. So what do we have going on here, sir? We need an ABS pump, 2 brake calipers, a brake disc, a ventilated brake disc, and brake pads. We're going to start working on this thing. Looks like it's a little bit rusted out here. Is there a way to tell, like, which wheel needs what before you hop into it, or do you just have to take the wheel and tire off of everything and then examine it underneath once you're there? I'm not sure. So this brake caliper here, this thing's at about 26%, it looks like. So potentially swapping that out. Brake pads here. Let me see what we've got going on. Those are at 57%. Those are probably pretty good. That ventilated disc looks pretty good as well. So I don't think that wheel was a major issue. It does look like this ventilated disc is going to be the one that needs the replacing. After we take everything off, we'll be able to take inventory and see which parts are not looking good, which parts need some love, and which parts we, can kind of throw back on. Like this pad looks pretty solid, 58%. Yeah, I'm not going to take that off and charge him for it. It's got to be visual. This pad is obviously very wore out. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. That's going to be one we're going to definitely have to switch over. And then we've got our last little segment here. Let's go ahead and take all these off. And it looks like this is going to be new pads and discs on this backside back here. So we're going to add a disc. We're going to add 2 calipers. We're going to add a ventilated disc. And we want to add a pad. Bam, there it is. And then I'm assuming we're going to sell this pad, this caliper, this disc, and then the ventilated disc over here. Go into our computer here. We're going to take a look at the main shop. Let me see our little order sheet here. So we just want 1 disc here. So we're going to order 1 disc by that part. Take that off our list. We want 2 calipers. So we're going to do 2 of these bad boys. Looks good. Bam. 1 ventilated disc. Go ahead and purchase that. I like that there aren't any sizes or anything we have to worry about. And 1 new set of brake pads. Looks good to me. So that's all good to go. Now we're just going to reassemble everything. Obviously going to need to, on this one, we're going to want the ventilated brake disc. Let's just go ahead and do that one. And then we're going to be able to put the brake pads on as well. Put some brand new pads on there. Put a new caliper on there. And just going to go through and put everything back together. All right, last pad is going on. Last rim and tire is going to go on. Let's just go ahead and bolt these bad boys down, and you are going to be fresh as ever. Brand new set of shoes on the whip. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and check our work here. Make sure we did it all right. Looks like that's 5 out of 6 down. Now, I have no clue where the ABS pump is going to be. Can you give me any kind of a... We start it. Is there going to be a star on that bad boy anywhere? I have no idea where to even start. I don't know if we should be going in through the hood. I don't know if we should be going in from underneath. I feel like we've got a decent look in here. Is that it? We see ABS module. Beautiful. Okay. It's going to be accessible from the engine bay. See, that's nice. So we can go into our to-do list and we can highlight things. So for somebody like me who's maybe a little automotively disinclined, they can find it. So here's our ABS module. This is the issue that we're having. So let's go ahead and start taking this apart. We've got 6 screws on here. So we're going to take all these guys out. I don't think, this is the bad part right here. We're going to want to take that thing out. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to be able to check our inventory. We're going to add this to our list. We're going to sell it for 84 credits. Come into the computer, take a look at our list. It's not going to be there. Gearbox, electronics, maybe? Yep. That's where it's going to be, the ABS pump. 950 credits. That's an expensive one, but hey, we're all good to go. So now we're going to be able to come back here. Take a look at the ABS module again. We're going to be able to throw a brand new pump on there. Put the old module back on. Hit the 6 screws. And I do believe that's going to be a great day. We can check his fluids. You know, kind of do a little once over on everything. Make sure he's good. Looks like everything else is taken care of. Yeah, man, he's good to go. You are solid, sir. All right. Go ahead and finish the order. There we go. Second one down. Nothing too hard so far. I love to see it. Let's go ahead and take on our new one. So we've got a Griffin Tyro here, or we've got this again. Name's Joanna. I was referred here by my neighbor. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running quite recently, which looked like a promising mechanic. We're going to be working on a Mini Cooper here, so it's going to be kind of cool. It would be cool if they could have, like, genuine parts and cars and stuff like that. I know they have some DLCs that come out that have like the actual brand names on them and stuff, but obviously can't have it for everything. So let's see. Oh my goodness. There's a lot wrong with the car and we don't even know what some of it is. Okay, I'm going to get this thing up on the lift and we're just going to go through one by one. We don't really have any other options here. This is going to be quite the order, not going to lie. So first and foremost, once that thing is up there, we're going to go ahead and move this underneath there. We're going to go ahead and use it. Drain out that old oil, and let's go ahead and move that back in its place. Looks good to me. So we want to do brake pads. We want to do cam gears, cam shafts, ignition coils, rubber bushings, spark plug. Oh, this rubber bushings. Sorry, this is gonna be a real one. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one's gonna be pretty insane. So this pad here looks to be in pretty rough shape. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that guy off. We need to take a look at I mean, it's so hard because you can't. That one looks to be in pretty rough shape as well. How many pads? We're doing 3 pads. So I'm imagining both of these two are gonna have to go. Take this caliper off. Gonna take the pad off there as well. Okay, nicely done. We take a look here. That pad is pretty rusted out. We're gonna have one more, I believe. Shoot. To be honest, they both kind of look like they could use it. So we're gonna take them both off. We're going to order 3 new ones, and then whichever one of the 4 that we took off that's the best shape, we're just going to put that one back on at random. Unless there's a better way for me to figure this out, let me know. Am I missing something? Like, I know some of you guys are probably very mechanically inclined, and it's an art that I wish I knew. But a skill that I wish I knew. It's an art, for sure. I've learned more from this game and you know, 2 episodes than I knew before, so that's kind of exciting. Surprised they don't want new discs here. It says that we don't want any new discs. New belt tensioner, brake pads. Oh, we're doing 4 pads. Okay. Yeah, there's no, unless it's this. Is that what we need? I'm thinking that might be it. Let me take that off and let me see if that does it. Ah, that is it. I think that one's in pretty rough shape. Yeah, that is it. So we're doing our job as a mechanic. We're finding the things that are wrong that they didn't even know was wrong. That's kind of exciting. Grab 2 of these ventilated discs, and then we're gonna grab 4 of the brake pads. Beautiful. So we've got those. We could be able to remount these. I'm wondering if we might want the wheels off for accessing other stuff though. So let's just chill for a minute. Let me see what else we need. So the belt tensioner, I'm going to star that. I'm going to start the cam gear, camshaft, idle roller A, ignition coil. I know the oil filter, rubber bushings. Dude, there's so much. I know this is stuff that I should know, but I just don't. Okay, so we've got something back here. Rear suspension arm, is that? Rubber bushing. Ah, how do I get to that, though? Unscrew that. We're going to come in here, look for the rubber bushing. We're going to buy a brand new one, delete both of these off of our shopping list, and then we should be able to go back here and put a new rubber bushing in this little suspension arm over here. Put a brand new one in. Beautiful. Just one little screw. Nice and easy. Obviously not that easy in real life, but that should take care of the rubber bushing. Camshaft is obviously in the engine. So is that serpentine belt, I believe. It looks like most everything else is going to be accessed from the actual engine bay. We might have to put her back up on the up on stilts, but for now, I say we just go ahead and call it a day. Let's start mounting some parts back. Get everything put back together, and it's going to be good. Got these new brake discs going on up front. Take care of everything for you. Don't you worry about a thing. We got it all handled. Last wheel going on, then we're going to drop it low. Okay, all good to go. Let's go ahead and bring her down. I don't know if we're going to have to go through the bottom for anything else, but I guess we'll find out. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. We're going to have to get into that thing. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm going to take the engine head cover off. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Where do we start? Do we have to take the timing cover off first? Gonna have to take the timing cover off to take the engine cover off. Again, I've never done anything like this. Can I get this now? No. I'm assuming, is there something back on this side? Is there like another... The other timing cover? No. I don't know how to access that. We're gonna have to... Oh, shoot! I gotta take the fluid out before I remove the part. Okay. Now we should be able to take this off. Just kidding, we still can't. Idler roller A. Oh gosh, there's no... I'm gonna take the serpentine belt off. Crankshaft pulley is gonna come off. There's no way I'm gonna remember to put all this stuff back. 0% chance. Now we're going to be able to take the timing cover off. Dude, you're not getting a working car back. I'm sorry. There's about a 0% chance. I'm going to have to rewatch this video in reverse to make sure we do everything. The engine head covers still can't come off. Do I have to undo the oil plug first, maybe? No, that's for oil. Maybe ignition coils, take these out. I'm going to take all these guys out. I don't know if that's what we actually want, but I'm going to do it anyway. See if that gets us action to the cover. Yes, it does. Okay. So those were the things that had to come out. I think all of this had to come undone anyway. We're going to be in trouble here, fellas. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay. And there's our camshaft that we're looking at. I4B. So I'm going to go ahead and take this bad boy out. Just kidding. We got to undo the camshaft caps. We've got a bunch of camshaft caps. So then we're going to have to remember to put the camshaft back in and then put the caps back on and then put the cover back on and then put the thing back and then put the other thing back. Make sure you guys remember all this. Really makes me appreciate what happens though. You know, I just take my car into a dealership and they take care of it. You know what I mean? Makes it nice and easy for us. So it looks like the belt tensioners could add... Dude, I'm not going to remember this. There is no way I'm going to remember this. The serpentine belt's going to be able to come off. We definitely need to fix that. The cam gear is going to be able to come out. So the gear is off. That's still not going to release the camshaft yet. The other gear on the other side is going to have to come off. And then the camshaft is going to be able to come out. So we're going to add this. B is good. So I'm going to add it and sell it. Cam gear. Was that on our list? Cam gear. Cam gear was on our list. Okay, we're going to add this and sell it. Belt A, add it, sell it. Belt tensioner, add it, sell it. Ignition coil, add it, sell it. I think everything else is good to go. So now we're going to go over here to our computer. We go to the main thing, interior shop. I'm assuming main shop here. Let's see what we've got going on. So we're going to be able to buy this camshaft. Delete that. the cam gear, then delete that. Serpentine belt, then delete that. Belt tensioner, and then finally the ignition coil. Not gonna be able to find it here. Custom gearbox, maybe? Tuning shop? Ignition coil. Those things are expensive. Okay. Hopefully we got everything right. Hopefully we got parts that actually fit. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so now start from the bottom and work our way up. We're gonna go first with the camshaft. Go ahead and put that brand new beautiful thing in there. Then we're gonna go with the cam covers all the way across. Gonna put all the little screws in. Ooh, that's nice. So if we add the cover, and then if we click right in the middle, I never have to double click again. It just does it all in one. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Gonna put another cap on there. Get them both. And then finally the last cap here. Get them both. Okay. Beautiful. So we've got that. Now we're gonna put the cam gear on the B side. Put the thing in on that. Dude, this is honestly pretty cool. Like I really appreciate this. We're gonna put, ooh, not the camshaft. I wanna add cam gear. Beautiful. We can put these in first, right? I feel like we are kind of going, oop. I feel like we're kind of going a little bit out of order. I think this thing was a little bit bad too. I think we need a new idle roller A. Let me take a look here. The idle roller A, I'm gonna add that to our inventory, sell it. We're gonna come to the computer. I'm assuming it's gonna be back at car parts. See if we can buy this. Just get a brand new part for him. I'm gonna put that one back there. I think, don't we need another idle roller? No, that's already in there. Now we're gonna put the belt in, brand new belt. Now that we have the belt in, we're gonna be able to do the belt tensioner. So this isn't so bad because it kind of holds your hand a little bit. It kind of tells you exactly what you need to put where. It doesn't tell you the exact order. You kind of have to have an idea, but it gives you a bit of a guide. I can appreciate that. There's no way I'd be able to do it by myself. Get our power steering reservoir in there. Of course, we're gonna have to fill that up. Let's come over to the other side of the engine. To add part mode, we're gonna do a timing cover over on this side, and then we're gonna be able to do the cover up on top, and then we're gonna be able to put the four things back in. Do all that. Hopefully we did this right, man. I'm actually feeling relatively confident. Actually feeling pretty good about it. So we've got those there. Now we're gonna be able to put our ignition coils in. One brand new one and a bunch of average ones, but hey, it's okay. Ooh, one of them's a slightly different color. I hope we bought the right one. Let me do a little check here. Oil filters, spark plugs. So I'm gonna go ahead and star the 2 spark plugs that they want us to take out. Kind of cheated a little bit. Is that, which spark plug do they want? Is it this one? I think. Couple of spark plugs. Let's add them, sell them. Looks like they were still working. I mean, they were in decent working order. Custom shop. No, where are we gonna find this? Tuning shop, spark plug, beautiful. Be able to grab 2 of these bad boys, take those off the shopping list. Let's throw them back in here. Just gonna move to addition mode, add a spark plug there, add a spark plug over here, and then put those coils back on all 4. That's all good there. We do have to do the 3 more rubber bushings, and then we also have to do an oil filter. So let me see. I'm not sure where the oil filter on the Mini is. Accessible from underneath, so we're going to be able to do that in a minute. Let me check and make sure we have everything else. Got to refill with new oil, change the brake fluid, whatever else. Let's go underneath the car, and then we'll finish back up on top. Okay, we're doing all right. I mean, it wasn't the most efficient job, but hey, we did better than I thought. So we're gonna go ahead and take the oil filter off real quick. I assume before we put new oil in, we're gonna want to make sure the oil filter is back on. I you know, kind of assume that's how it works. Let me go ahead and sell that. We're gonna add parts. We're gonna add an oil filter. Screw that bad boy right back on. Now we're gonna have to do our rubber bushings on everything. Different rubber bushings in different areas, so we just got to be ready for that. It looks like it's gonna be on the top side here. Go ahead and take that rubber bushing out. We're gonna buy 2 of those so far, and then I'm assuming there's gonna be 1, Somewhere, yeah, right back here on the rear suspension arm. Okay, go ahead and take this thing out. So we've got 3 of those. We're gonna go into our inventory. 1, 2, 3. Delete, delete, delete. Dude, this is crazy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our bushings. Grab 3 more, and we're just gonna go put them back on the car. There's number 1, number 2, and number 3. Slow her down, and I think the last couple of things are just going to be your regular routine maintenance. We already have dropped all the power steering reservoir, so we're definitely going to want to add some new power steering fluid since we removed it before emptying it last time. So we're going to have to keep that in mind for the future. Make sure we always empty. I'm going to put her right about in the middle. That looks good to me. So solid there. What else did she want? Let me check our list here. We need to put new oil in, and then we need to change the brake fluid, the coolant, and the windscreen fluid. Okay, so coolant is going to be here. What we're going to want to do is use the drain tool. We're going to drain all of this out and then replace it with brand new stuff. You don't want the old nasty stuff in there while you're working with it. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we got to cancel that tool first. It's a pretty good setup. I honestly, I really love this game. I'm genuinely learning a lot. And I don't know. It's a cool game. That's for sure. I don't want to overfill that, so that looks pretty good there. Now we're going to go, I guess actually windshield washer fluid, it doesn't matter. So let's just go ahead and add some in here. Fill this up to the line. And then we've got, does she have her blinker fluid all set up? I hope she's good to go there. Brake booster. Yeah, this is where we're going to want to use our drain tool. We're going to drain this guy. Nicely done. Quit the tool. Unbuckle the servo. I don't even know what a servo cap means. I can't see, sir. I'm just kind of guessing right now. Probably needs a little bit more. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. Engine's just going to be in the way. No big deal. You just do your thing, engine. I feel like maybe a little bit more. Dude, this is tough. I mean, I can't see. Usually you can rotate, but you can't rotate here. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3. That's probably too much. There it is. All right. A little bit over the max line, but we're going to be okay. Okay. I think besides oil, we're good to go. So let's go ahead and take care of the oil. Take the oil plug out. We already drained it, right? We drained it a while ago. See what happens. Last time I just held it until the thing tilted. And then we stopped. I think that might mean it's done. Where's our dipstick? Timing cover. Oil plug. I don't know where our dipstick is. I'm just going to trust my judgment. All right. Let's check it out. Looks like everything's good to go. Ship shape. All X's and check marks and whatever else. Car is incomplete. The idle roller A is missing from the car. Shoot. Oh, she's missing a crankshaft pulley too. Yeah, we were, and a serpentine belt. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were just we were gonna let her roll out of here and get into a bad accident. Okay, now I think we're good. Bam, there it is. All right, there you guys have it. That was actually pretty intense. That was quite the setup there, but I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you guys want more of this series, let me know. We can keep them coming. We've got $7,000 already. I might even do a little bit of grinding off screen. We'll see. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, I'm having fun.